around enough campfires with Saladin, and you hear about castles like this. There was this warlord in the Dark Age named,
What?
Naeem. She drank with a warlord who'd felled a shape-shifting beast. He led her to the beast's lair, a castle in snowy peaks. Inside was a skull that whispered promises. I always thought Saladin was just blowing smoke.
You found your people. Guardians do love their myths and stories.
Uldren had history with the House of Kings. That's what led to the scorn in the first place.
I'm familiar with your history, but the banners here are ancient.
Like from the Dark Age? You know that warlord? The skull promised her anything she wanted. She offered that promise to surrounding villages. For tribute, of course. Brokered their wishes and protected against consequences. Naeem's reputation spread until... Any guesses, Petra?
She drew attention from the House of Kings, who coveted this power.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Naeem and Heaven, that's the Ahamkara's name, they'd become friends. Pretty tragic, actually. Saladin said their bond was like a mutual domestication. But it wasn't long before the House of Kings stormed the castle.
When the kings came, I take it Naeem didn't survive them?
No. And in her final breath, she wished ruin on their house. That her vengeance follow them into the grave. Very particular wording. The Great Hunt doesn't seem to have stopped Ahamkara from granting wishes. It's a shame to shed so much blood for so little return.
They were beautiful creatures, but venomous with guile. It's true the hunt wasn't all motivated by safety. Ahamkara were a threat, but as you noted, their bones are still trophies. Some Guardians continue to wear them for power and status.
Like I said, a shame. Ahamkara were all across Seoul. Maybe they're not all dead. I wonder who this one was.
Waving hand.
Hey Marshall, how you doing, brother?
Dude.
I'm doing a solo run of Warlord's Ruin because it's contest mode to get an emblem. I already did this solo and I already got my solo Warlord's Ruin, but this is the contest mode and you get a very unique emblem. So right now I'm just kind of like soloing it. Usually you're supposed to do this with a fire team, but you're supposed to do it solo. Like, it makes it much easier when you have a fire team, but I've done it solo, so, I mean, I've done it solo like last year, so I see why not, you know? And I got the emblem to do it right here. Yep, that's the emblem up there. And the title as well. You know me, I love me a good challenge. Even in GTA, you know I like challenges.
Yeah.
What do you think of my purple lightsaber? Check that bad boy out. Woo, look at that bad boy. I mean, you got cosmetics as well, you know, you get to buy cosmetics for it, but nah, I don't want it. I like how it is. You know what's crazy about this challenge, Marshall, is that you have to use sword, bows, swords, and I got 2 swords right now, and I'm about to fight the last boss, which is going to be a pain in the butt.
I know you like purple.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah, you know it. Technically, this isn't even like pure purple. This is like maroon. Yeah, see, magenta. That's magenta. Here's purple. But it's close as it's gonna get because all these right here on the bottom, you have to purchase it, and it's completely ridiculous that you gotta purchase those things. So, I mean, magenta is as close as they're gonna get to purple.
Perhaps that's why they send me on these hunts. Because
I'm also live streaming this because Bungie wants to see video proof that you actually completed Warlord's Ruin. I mean, they still keep track on who did what on Warlord's Ruin, but I'd rather have a video, even if it's a live stream. I'd rather have a live stream just in case if they don't give me my my emblem. I could just be like, look, here's a video. I literally just did this solo. And nobody could join me either because I turned off my my invites so people won't join me when I'm doing this. Because as soon as anybody joins me, that's it. Game over. I gotta do it all over again. Oh boy. Here it comes. Yo, this is not gonna be fun, I'll tell you that right now. This boss is a pain in the butt, and it's not even like
Saladin never mentioned that.
It's not gonna be fun.
It's
just say
sweet
that.
in a way, but this is the way Heaven chose to speak to us.
Well, Heaven, I'm sure the Guardian found you a worthy opponent too. We were glad to hear your story. Who wants to ask Shax about this?
Ooh, look at all them goodies. Mm-hmm. Get this, thank you very much. Look at me. Oh. Let's get to the nitty-gritty, let's get this over with. Alright guys, wish me luck. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. And enjoy the stream when I do this. I'm gonna turn off the microphone because I need to concentrate on this one. This boss is gonna be a real pain in the butt. This is gonna be a very slow process. I promise you. Every hit, it's gonna be slow, super slow. Like, my God, I'm gonna be here for like a good hot minute. And I could switch this build. I don't have to run Getaway. But it's like, damn, boy. Like, I wonder, can I run? I could run this build too. Like, if I do that, I'm gonna have to switch it real quick.
That sounds agonizing.
It really is. It really is. I mean, when I first did this, I didn't at the time, the Paxer blade, which is a lightsaber that I have here, wasn't even out yet, and the weapon I was using was the Kavasta, which is like the version of the weapon that I use on GTA, which is the carbine rifle. And I was using that to do this solo, and I completed it easily. It was the carbine rifle, a solo grenade launcher, and a void sidearm. No, arc sidearm. I'm sorry, arc sidearm. But even then, it was just like, this is just agonizing. But it's just to show your mental that you can actually do this. And I shall show people my mental. If you think this is agonizing, try, eventually I'm gonna try to do a solo Vesper's host. And that one is gonna be a real pain. Because the last boss, well, not the last boss, but the second encounter is basically like it's basically a big giant machinery that scatters into a billion of them. Alright, this is gonna get annoying. There's so many of these guys and they're so aggravating. Like, you gotta worry about these guys here. You gotta worry about your survivability. You gotta make sure you get all your kills. You gotta make sure you don't get covered in that goopy darkness crap. It's a lot. It's a lot, to be honest. So like this guy here, I gotta worry about him. So he won't hit me and I won't be covered with that. And then you gotta worry about this giant mouth breathing looking thing shooting at you constantly. Well, at least I managed to hit him hard enough. Survive! Survive! Oh God, survive! If I wipe with my my getaway, I'm just gonna switch to Thunderous Hold, put on my bow, and then just literally nuke this guy with nothing but magnetic grenades, just so I could do DPS damage on. Because this build is technically a survival build. It's an ad clear. It's not really meant to be a boss to DPS damage. But hey, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? And it's aggravating too, because I want to use my solar build, but for some reason, I think I'm going to have to rework it, because there's something off about it. And solo gives you restoration, so that's good, because it gives you, you know, good decent amount of healing when it comes to tough situations. If only they didn't nerf speaker sight. If they didn't nerf speaker sight to the point where it's somewhat useless, I would have been having a blast with it, because I would have been throwing my healing grenade on the ground, and the healing seekers would have been healing me when I do a lot of damage. and then pop Song of Flame to do that extra DPS damage. A Bungie, they want to be a bunch of crybabies. Actually, no, it's not even Bungie's fault. It's a majority of the player base. They can't stand Warlocks. I promise you that. They cannot stand Warlocks. They hate us succeeding in DPS damage and in survivability. And it's all the Titans' fault. I blame Titans. Bruh, get off me, bruh. Don't touch me. Hold my blade. Hold that blade again. Bro, I'm gonna be stuck here for like a hot minute. Careful, 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 careful. Let me get in that neck. Let me get that neck. What's more annoying is these little blob things, like...
Damn player base.
Damn player.
Frowning.
Yeah. Warlocks used to be powerful as hell, man. I'm telling you. We used to be up there with Titans until they were like, no, Warlocks need to be support and blah blah blah, and they can't be super tanky. And bro, I'm telling you, we were extremely tanky. Song of Flame with Starter and Apotheosis, that literally got thrown into the trash. I still got my build too, which is funny, but it literally just got like nukedified. Then Chaos Reach Warlock got nerfed. The only one roaming super that's really good is right now is the Tickle Fingers, which is the what's that super? Damn it, I got damn, I can't put it on my head. Yeah, that super right now is hitting extremely hard. And if you want to get that extra damage, you can either use Chronos Tempest, which is good for the Tickle Fingers, or the chest piece, which also like super tanky, like I'm telling you. Away from me. Sea Devil. Ability, got it. Throw that there, because I know there's going to be a whole bunch of ads. Throw my lightsaber. I'm going to go up here, because there's no sense of me down there. And I'm telling you. Hold that. When it comes to close encounters, this is like the best spot right here. The only thing I can't stand is those ball of light, man. They're so annoying. Pull my blade. Pull my blade again. Oh, failure. No, 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 no. Shame on you. You won't do that to me. Let me live. Don't be a jerk. Bro, this is gonna suck so hard. That's the amount of damage I did so far in like, and all that. Still got more to go. Go away. Leave me alone.
The insanity! Get some! Give me that! Give me that! Got him! Make it look. I'm gonna slap you ugly. Come here, you. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the Blink Watch Return right now, I would have been the Blink Watch Return and the Arc Soul. I would have been so screwed. That's why Getaway Artemis is like so popular. Like if you look at any Warlock, they usually either use Cutlaver's Hold, Getaway Artemis, or Nothing Manacles, or Crown Tempest and the other chest piece. That goes with Arc. Easy, bro. Hey, you. They were there. Free for me for that. Nope. Damn it! Yo, that sounds so horrible. You know what? That's it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. It's over. They made me pull out the big guns. And it's always that damn freaking ugly looking thing, man. Come on. Goodbye. Goodbye, all of you. Scram. Hey, you. Bam. Goodbye, all of you. All of you. Now you all gonna turn into a Swiss piece like I'm done. Oh, you all gonna turn into Swiss piece after I'm done. Come here, you. Goodbye. Get on my face. Get on my face. Get on my face. All right, boss man, you're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch his hands. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're not allowed. Or you're gonna catch his hands, bruh. So you're gonna catch his hands. Look at all that. Oh, emotional damage. See, Marshall, you made me take out the big guns. Look at his health. Bro, this feels ridiculous. I feel like this. You made me do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me do it. Hey, hold this real quick. Thank you. Bro, honest guy sure been using this build. I keep forgetting to get Devour anyway. Oh, God. I'm gonna give this ball some trauma from all the grenade throws. I'm gonna literally hit him in the face with. Keep your ugly self out of my way. Excuse me, gentlemen. Could you all out of my way, please? Please get away. Go away. All of you. All of you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Scram. 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 Hey, buddy! Thank you for coming. Go to sleep. Hey, you, come here real quick. I gotta say something to you. Goodbye. Bro, this feels ridiculously OP. You, get out of my face. Hey, you. Crap. Emotional damage. Here, hold it. Block, 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 block. Smack all these fools out of my way. Oh my grenade. Oh, emotional damage. Made me do it. He showed up just to die. Oh god, this Sam build is beautiful. Oh please. Hey, you buddy. Go sleep. Oh, you don't want to go sleep? Away from me, bitch. Oh shit. Oh crap, I forgot. And I hit him too. Damn, that's some bullshit. And I hit him too. I should have been paying. Man, this game be cheating. Stop cheating, Bungie. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I gotta shoot at his feet. Get off of me, bruh. No way. There you go. I launched that guy so hard he never came back again. All right, boss guy, it's you and I. Come on. Bro, these ads right here.
These guys are so annoying. God. I could literally nuke this guy if this damn thing would not be here. If these damn things would not be here, these damn taken. It's always the taken, bruh. Oh, wait. I'm in your beat. Blam! Oh, wait! I won't be able to get the other one because these guys are all up in my face. Get off me, bruh! Get off me! I don't like you! Come on! Alright. Back to action. What a pain. Alright. Over shield. Pop. 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 Or where's this guy at? I'm not gonna have enough time. Damn it. Screw it. Hold on. I have to do the soul claw this way. Woo. Come on, show up, show up, show up. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta get you out of my way. Gotta go away from that toxicity. That's fine. There. Get on my sight. Perfect. Block, 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 block. Whoa! Nail it. Don't do that. Hey, you! Get out of here! Get out. He's been launched out of orbit. Yes. Let me get you. I'm gonna kill these ads so I can get armor charge. Give me all these goodies. Yeah. Die. Die. Thank you. Alright, here you go again. Part 2, take 2. What the? I didn't mean to do that. Alright, going to the opposite side. Press my grenade. There you go. Just a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on, grenade, come on. Alright, leap to the other side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. First, come on, grenade. Go. Oh, okay, here we go. Showtime. Hey, hold that. Hold that for me real quick. Does the taste good? I bet you it don't. Hey, come here for everybody. I need you to disappear from me. Hold that. Thank you. I'm gonna drink my coffee.
This is all that remains of the Ahamkara, then. Even like this,
That
and its silence,
was a pain.
it could move worlds. The damage the Scorn could have caused had one of them realized what they possessed. We'll secure the bones and make sure this can't happen again.
Yeah. This makes me a little worried about the hidden cost of our deal with Riven.
That thought has crossed my mind.
Petra, I've never apologized to you for what you're still going through.
There's no need. It wasn't you.
I'm sorry. He is too. Completely. If I could wish it away.
No. You're helping break the cycle. That should be more than enough.
Jesus Christ. Oh, these things are deadly. Oh, crap.
Let's see what you got. I know you like purple. That sounds agonizing. Damn player base. Face orange frowning. You did it.
Yeah, I completed it. I done it. A solo Warlord's Ruin. If you guys want, I can share with you the build. If you guys want to run Thunderous Hold, here are the fragments. Here's what you need to do. Magnetic Grenade is a must.
GG man, partying face, partying face.
Here are the here's the build if you guys want to run it and do significant amount of damage. Before you do the damage, make sure that you have enough armor charges, because your armor charges is what's going to give you your extra oomph on your magnetic grenades. Even if you have like one stack of armor charge, that's plenty of good enough for you to just kind of hold it and just slam it. Don't just chuck it, because that's what's going to happen. And then you're just going to have that. So just, hold and just throw. And for have these on, these right here. These are the two a must. But if you're using a Titan, you could use, I think for Titan it was, let me see, I think it was this one right here, if I remember correctly. One of my friends said it was either one of these two for Titans. And then you use that arm piece that allows you to survive. Or you could use Getaway Artemis if you want. Here's my Getaway Artemis build. I have this build already posted on TikTok if you guys want to stop by TikTok. King Okami 352. Just stop on by and check that out. Other than that, this build is not necessary. This build is for like sniping purposes. This build is also for destroying enemies, because it has the same situation as Thunderous Hold. This one is scatter grenades, and it still does a lot of damage. But other than that, I gotta fix this build right here. This one, I need to upgrade this build today for sure. But other than that, it is what it is. You do a lot of damage. So yeah, I highly recommend you use your Getaway Artemis or your Thunderous Hold or your Nothing Manacles. Those are a must if you want to go and do this solo. But if you want to do, if you're a first timer and you want to get a flawless solo run, I suggest you don't do this first. Do a solo run with your choice of weapons first before you do this solo run. Because it's I'm telling you, it's madness. It's truly madness. I'm gonna wait until the timer runs out, so we're just gonna be here chilling. If you guys got any questions or concerns, let me know. If you're a Destiny player, I mean, not a GTA player. GTA players, I'll get with you when it comes to sniping stats. I already set up a sniping build, and it's on TikTok as well, if you guys want to check that out. This is insane. Like, this legitimately, this was just a nightmare. I still can't believe I ran this thing again solo. Again. This is like the second time I run this thing solo. And guys, if anything, if you have this sword, by the way, if you have the sword, make sure you have these perks right here. These perks right here for boss damage, especially this one and this one. For these, it doesn't really matter. Eager Edge is a must if you want. Jagged Edge is a must. But anything like, if you get Master of Arms, that's perfect. Master of Arms, Jagged Edge, and Purple Weapon with this, perfect. Sword logic is really not good on a sword. Assassination Blade is good if you want to use that. I've been constantly been using this, like nonstop. For bows, you can either get the new bow that's available when you log in to do this event thing. I quite frankly don't like the new bow, the arc one, and it might be because I don't have a good god roll on it. I mean, technically, this is technically a good god roll, because you got explosive head and dragonfly. So this is good, and these are good with it. But for me, it just didn't feel right. Maybe it's because I don't have, I haven't fully upgraded, but I don't know. It doesn't really click with me. Like it genuinely just kind of flops for me for some reason. So if you decide to use this, just have fun and do your thing. I'll probably end up using this for PvP for sure because this is a PvP role right here. Explosive Enemy Dragonfly is definitely a must. But I was hoping that I'll get if I get jolting feedback next time, I'll definitely make a build with the bow and start doing jolting feedback on it. All right. Now that that's over with, thank God. What a nightmare. that was. I'm not gonna front. That was genuinely a nightmare. That was genuinely a nightmare. I'm gonna go and do some Crucible, and I'm gonna switch to my Kavasta. I'm gonna go back and swap back and forth from Kavasta to this because of the kinetic damage that you do with bows, especially with this bird. So I'm gonna have fun with that. Still can't believe I killed 253 Guardians with this damn gun. That's crazy. Let me go with the OG. Like the OG. Get it. Alright. Alright. So that's done. Let me see what exotic I get. I get. Do I like? No, I do not like. Alright, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. This is just gonna be a quick Warlords Ruin live stream, just to keep it in detail. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you who stopped by and watched the video, like I said, if you guys want to check out some good, decent builds, some survivor builds, go on my TikTok, King Okami 352. Just stop on by. If you got any questions, you can always message me there. With that being said, this is Okami saying peace, and thank you for stopping by and watching the live stream.